What's up guys, and welcome to my next Avatar Conquest video, and this time I decided to use my Fall of the Samurai profile. Now this is not a live commentary, I'm doing a replay of a battle that I already fought, and I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but I will say this is a very close battle. I did something a little bit different this time. I brought Carbine Cavalry, and as you can see I'm hiding them in the trees right here. And that is actually the first time I've brought Carbine Cavalry. So to start things off, I'm moving up. I have my Veteran Toast Rifleman, my Infanterie de Marine. I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing words in French. My Veteran Imperial Infantry, 2 of them, and both of them are upgraded 2 times. My Tosas are upgraded 6 times, and my French guys are upgrading 2 times. Then I have my Katana Kachi back here, upgraded once and upgraded 3 times, and then I have my General here. And my opponent is using Red Bear Infantry, upgraded 3 times. Katana Kachi upgraded 4 times. French guys upgraded 6 times, so they're really good. Red Bear upgraded 6 times. And Azure Dragon Force upgraded 2 times. Then we have some Yariki over here, upgraded 4 times, and both are upgraded 4 times. And we have Red Bear here, upgraded 5 times. So he has a lot of veteran units. Pretty much all of his troops are veteran units. But my ace in the hole is the Carbine Cavalry. That's what I was banking on. So I was trying to move them to get them hidden in this forest here, so that I could try and outflank him with the Carbine Cavalry. So I go ahead and I take this place. And then I see him moving over here. And I figure, hey, that is probably within range of my Tosa. So you'll see me start to break off the Tosa, and then later on my French guys. I'm sorry, I really don't want to butcher that name. But yeah, so I'll break those guys off fairly soon, because as you can see they line up like that. I mean, they're right near me. So I decide that I'm going to start breaking off my Tosa and my French guys, as you can see. And my Tosa are going to be within range pretty quickly. I think I have to move them up a bit. I leave them there to fire at will, and I don't think they start firing, so I move them up a little bit more. So I will probably move them up in a second once I realize that they're not firing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now they're moving up, and these guys are going to start opening fire. He must have the 150 range upgrade on them, because these guys have 125 range like normal, and they cannot reach him. So I start moving up my French guys to fire on him now that they're within range. And this is where disaster nearly strikes. So the battle here is going pretty well. I mean, it says combat even, but we're doing a pretty good job taking them out. But my French guys are starting to take pretty heavy casualties. So what I decide to do is charge up my Carbine Cavalry to try and hit the Infanterie de Marine from the side. Unfortunately, I was stupid and did not realize that Red Bears were right there, and his Yariki were hiding in the trees. So this unit gets decimated by Red Bears, and then I have to deal with these Yariki about to charge me. So I throw these guys into skirmish mode so that they'll run around the map without me having to specifically draw them around everywhere. So now I move my Imperial Infantry to skirmish with this Red Bear unit, and he's trying to bring these guys around the side to hit me from behind, but I think because I have extra Imperial Infantry, we rout these guys pretty quickly. And then I realize that this Katana Kachi unit is coming, so I send my Katana Kachi unit there, because at this point I'm looking over here seeing what's happening. So my Imperial, yeah, these guys are really slow, because he's walking them, he's not even running them, even though he would have needed to run them to get them there in time. So these guys are getting beat horribly. They're already starting to break, and they're going to start routing fairly soon. They're routing, and then I just turn these guys around and destroy this unit here. And now I send my general, because he's ranged, so I send my general to help out over there. I throw him into skirmish mode and send him to attack some of the Yari key units. Actually, I don't turn these guys around quick enough. I still have them attacking that because I was probably looking elsewhere. But I sent this Katana Kachi over there. And I still have my Tosas over here, and I line them up to hit at his general right there. And when they get a nice shot without him realizing that the general is within range. And I get 11 of his guys right there. And then, here's where disaster is about to strike. My general is being hunted by these Yari Ki, and unfortunately they are faster than him. So as you will see in about a second, he gets charged by 2 units of Yari Ki, so I throw in my Carbine Cavalry and I start shooting into the Yari Ki as quickly as possible. But unfortunately, he gets my general before I can stop them. So that was a really bad thing because my general, they still have their general, and my general is dead.
But your general will live.
So I have my, I don't know why I lined them up like this. I was very stupid because I only have 1 shooting at a time. But I'm putting into, I'm hitting this red bear unit on the side, and right now my Carbine Cavalry is being chased around again. I'm not sure how I got them out of this. So my Katana Kachi unit is gone. My Tosa unit is nearly routing. And I think I forgot, oh no, this Katana Kachi unit is still fighting, but they're about to rout that red bear. So, he actually runs his Yari Ki away from me for some reason. I'm not really sure why he did that. And I believe he runs them right into my Katana Kachi. Yeah, he tries to charge my Katana Kachi. And I believe I turn them around and actually hold him there for my Carbine Cavalry to shoot at. And I send, what did I do here? He definitely charges, yeah, he charges my Katana Kachi, and that breaks their morale a lot. But then that gives me the opportunity to send in my Carbine Cavalry and just start shooting into them. And as you can see, their morale drops very quickly. And this Imperial Infantry unit actually just got routed, so I'm down to 1 Imperial Infantry unit. And then I line them up like this, so I can get rid of this red bear. I'm honestly not sure how I did this. Ah, this is what happened. He tries to charge my Imperial Infantry. But unfortunately, instead of having them firing at will, I had them firing at the red bears. So I had to change them, and by then it was too late. The Yari Ki had already charged into them. But I was able to get my Carbine Cavalry and my Tosas over there. And as you can see, I route 1 quickly. And then I send in my Tosas. So that Imperial Infantry unit is gone. All I have are my Tosas and my Carbine Cavalry left. So I send my Carbine Cavalry and my Tosas to take out that last Yari Ki unit. And it routes. So now all that's left is his red bears. So I line up my Tosas and I line up my Carbine Cavalry and I'm shooting right into the red bears. And my Tosas are nearly routing. And yeah, right there they rout after that 1 volley. So right now, he has a huge advantage on me because I have 59 guys shooting, 58, and he has 113 shooting at me. So I'm just trying to outmaneuver him at this point. And the really good part about Carbine Cavalry is that they're going to keep shooting as long as they're running and within range. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to keep running around and outmaneuvering him because they're way faster than his troops, even though they're winded now. They're way faster.
The enemy's allies run like heathens from a preacher,
so I'm just running back and forth and trying to figure out a way where I can get around him without him shooting at me because his units have really high morale and mine are red. So I'm trying to figure out a way where I'm going to hit this guy without him being on me. So I see him lining up there and he gets a couple shots on me now because I did a stupid thing and I tried to shoot him there, so I lost a bunch of units. Actually not as many as you would think. I'm only down to 52, so I only lost 6 units in there and that could have been way worse. But I run around and he tries to follow me around. And then I realize, wait a second, these guys actually have good melee attack and there's a charge option. So I bring them around and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to put them into melee mode and I'm just going to charge right at them. And what I didn't realize is that while they're charging, they can actually shoot. So these guys are charging and shooting at the same time and doing huge damage, and really just charge into him and decimate his morale, because these guys actually have very good melee attack for a ranged cavalry unit. As you can see, that charge pretty much won the battle for me, because my guy's morale went all the way up and his went all the way down.
Victory is close, sir.
So that was the first time I've ever used carbine cavalry, and it actually turned out to be the unit that saved this battle for me. So if you use Fall of the Samurai avatars on Avatar Conquest mode, I highly recommend you use Carbine Cavalry. They're really, really good units, especially when you take into account that melee attack, because you can set them into hand-to-hand combat with one of these ranged units like I did, and they're going to come out on top. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already.